Oh well.
That your work is harder? That is so rude.
All right, can I
Hairspray.
So your whole
So
thing.
it's dangerous.
Listen,
Your job is dangerous.
You would have to actually go to work.
And
Went to school, and still.
And paid rent?
Yes, I still worked.
That's your choice. You're
high. You're hungover.
You guys are playing video games. I play video games on my spare time.
I don't even enjoy streaming anymore.
Start with this love starts. Now,
What's up? How's it going?
Same old different day.
On this.
Okay. All right, so my argument here is that streaming and social media creation is harder than a 9 to 5. Facts.
Nah, it's not facts, bro. 9 to 5 is way harder, homie.
Why do you say that?
Because you gotta get up every motherfucking day, go to the motherfucking bullshit job, and slave for fucking pennies.
See, that's the thing is you're right. You get up every day, you go through the motions. You don't have to get a good night's sleep. You don't have to be focused. You don't have to be locked in. You wake up. You go, you flip some patties, maybe you sign a few envelopes, answer a few phone calls. With streaming and social media creation, you have to be on your game 24/7. It's like a switch that never turns off.
When you're a mail carrier, I'm a mail carrier, and I'm gonna tell you something, man. I get treated like shit every motherfucking day.
We have to deal with thousands, tens of thousands of people critiquing every little thing we do, every decision we make, every thought we have.
You guys got it made, man. I wish I had it made like y'all.
We don't have to sign a few envelopes and put them in a mailbox. We have to
gravy, bro.
What's the next trend? What's the next idea? Oh my God, I have to stream today.
And I got dogs that want to bite my ass every day.
And you have lunch breaks. You have lunch breaks. We don't have breaks. We're on 24/7. You got high energy 24/7.
I wish I could be at home like you and kick back and get paid big money.
We're not even at home. We're walking around. We're walking around doing things, going to parties, doing all this stuff.
I got a slave just for not even 100,000.
Okay, let's see. First of all, it's his or to be honest, streaming is not that hard, but it is hard, but not as hard as a 9 to 5. Because I do go to a job. This shit is not nice.
I gotta work double overtime.
Nice.
Bullshit.
Okay, what about this? You're guaranteed to get paid. You have a steady rate.
You're not guaranteed?
If I don't work, I don't get paid. It's simple as that.
Yeah, but you have a guaranteed pay.
If you work. That's your decision if you don't want to work.
I gotta work at the job.
Okay, yes. Some people can stream for months and not get paid. While you can go to work, which means you choose to go to work, then still get paid. Like if you're saying, "Nah, I don't want to go to work today," the payment is gonna be cut because of the amount that day. If some people can stream right now for almost 4 years, they haven't got paid, dog. I'd say people that have been streaming for almost 4-5 years, they haven't got paid at all. They haven't. So that's a big issue between the streamer and the 9 to 5.
If I don't go live, I don't get paid either.
We don't got to deal with people spamming L's.
Yes, we have people in the chat spamming L's. Oh, this is boring. We don't like this video. We have to create content. Imagine you have to be high energy. Oh, hey guys, how's it going? You guys like this stream?
That's me 24/7. I'd rather do that.
So why don't you become a streamer?
Man, that's what I want to do. F that. F does not define shit.
If streaming is so easy, how come every single person in this seat is not a streamer?
People are lazy. They want to put in the work.
That's their fault.
I get called fat all the time.
Oh, so what? I get called fat and chubby. All my homeboys call me chubby, fat, whatever.
That's your homeboys, though. I'm gonna keep it a bucket.
Okay, these streams are too soft. You get affected by calling people to some people. The things I've heard, the things I can show in my chats.
Yeah, and you right, homeboy, you right.
Doesn't make it
But
affect
check
me
this
anymore.
out, my nigga. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna go out there and get that bag.
I think she's got something she wants to say.
Oh my gosh, wait, we're seeing a flag.
Unfortunately, these flags are actually useless. We decided to use a timer instead because we suck at explaining things.
So you raise your flag.
Let's go, mama.
Yeah, because I was actually a cook for 15 years. So that means for 15 years, I had to get up practically every day, get dressed, go to work. And I had to deal with not only adults, but I also had to deal with children.
We deal with children every day, too.
We deal with tens of thousands of children.
Okay, dog, now this streamer.
And adults.
The Lacey Thugs are. Do you not know who the Lacey Thugs are?
I can't go out in public without 10 kids coming up and asking for a picture. Do you know how hard that is of a life?
Isn't that special?
That is difficult.
How long do you think this is going to last?
Forever.
Forever.
You think this is going to last forever?
I hope so. You just proved my point for me.
Dog, I don't really care if people ask me for pictures. I don't know which side to choose anymore. Because they're not saying what's hard about streaming. They're not saying what's hard about streaming. Dog, listen. What's hard about streaming? You have to build a platform. You have to do some dumb shit. People will take you as the character that you play. Maybe you did some dumb shit while you're young. People are always gonna say, "Oh, this man did this," and people will leave. They will say the meanest things to you. People have called me, "You black fucking damanama jamana." Abantu thuga bafike ba involve umamakho to the point you're not like today is not the day. But somebody will say something to you, and when you reply, dog, you're replying like, hey, you wanna, like, you're pulling up on that angry person. I don't know if you're getting. That's one issue.
I don't have that security that's gonna last forever. Having a job, being a
why you
cook,
gotta grind.
you have that security of, oh, I have a job, I have a degree, I have this. This could end for me tomorrow.
Hypothetically, if you all of a sudden you lost all your followers, what would you do?
I know what he'll do. Get a
No, I'm asking
trigger
him.
warning.
I'm asking him.
Okay.
What would you do? If you lost completely all your YouTubers, you had nothing. No one watched you anymore. I didn't even watch you anymore. What would you have to do? You would have to go to work. Oh my God, did I just cuss at you?
That's a slur! If I did lose all my followers, I would probably buy a couple houses and start my real estate empire.
Okay, so then you would have to actually go to work. You would actually have to go to the office.
And I would think that would be a much easier job than streaming.
You gotta go into your setup though and sit in front of studio lights and read the chat and be interactive.
But no, he lost everybody. He lost everybody. He has no followers whatsoever. He would have to turn around.
Yeah, but you're proving my point.
You would have to turn around.
You're proving my point on why this is harder, because I could lose it all tomorrow.
Yeah, but you could lose it tomorrow.
If let's say you're a cook, right? Let's say you got fired. You have hundreds of people lined up. You can go cook over here, cook over there.
You could be a private chef.
You could be a private chef. Exactly. I don't have that security.
I was a cook in the school system. I cooked all frozen food.
But you still cook.
You still cook. You go cook for another school.
I think I saw a flag right here.
Flags. I see red flags.
I'm gonna have to backlight. Yo, Lacey, it's the truth.
I think something you guys aren't taking into account. Say we get a brand deal, I gotta post on an Instagram story. I gotta go find the 4 local cans. I gotta make sure I get the 4 local can. And
Not to mention,
You have to do work. That's what we have to do.
it ruins our Twitter impressions too.
I gotta tag them.
And then that goes into falling off.
My name is Rhonda. I'm a registered nurse from the South.
Nice to meet you,
From
Rhonda.
Arkansas. 35 years ago, I decided to go to nursing school because I wanted to be a creative, I thought. I loved fashion, I loved acting, I loved singing. But in the South, whole lot of racism. Back in the 60s and the 50s, people didn't give a rat's ass if you created something, and they wouldn't support your business. So yes, a 9 to 5 is much harder. I had to work 7 to 3, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. I had to support my daughter.
Rhonda,
You get spoiled.
Rhonda, can I ask you a question?
Nope.
Have you ever done it?
You get spoiled. You get spoiled that your mama and daddy keep giving it to you.
Rhonda, I got a
did.
question for Rhonda.
I
got a
did
question
it.
for Rhonda. Rhonda,
Yes.
have you ever done a subathon?
What's a subathon?
30
Deadass.
days straight,
24
hours a day.
day and night. No break.
We all stream for.
That ain't even healthy.
You're talking about working 7 to 3. You have 2 30-minute breaks throughout that. You get to go home afterwards, see your family, relax. We were on camera 30 days straight, no personal.
What
If you know how
day
hard
were
it is
you a registered
to
nurse?
have.
When did you get a break? You clean boo-boo?
When have you ran a 3-minute ad?
You
When have you
clean up
ever ran? You
vomit,
never ran a 3-minute
You
ad.
pass trays, you short.
Life in this generation is kinda. Okay, it's messed up, okay? Because listen. You have a 9 to 5, you have a normal job. Even if you want to be something big, a doctor, whatever you want to be, dog, maybe you're saving up. Nah, I want that car. I want that Lambo, nigga. That shit's gonna take you a long ass time. That's gonna take you a long ass time. Cause still have to go to work, learn how to be a doctor. Some people have failed so many times, dog. Yeah. Like some people have failed so many times to the point where they give up. Some people, like they even pass really maybe once they're in the 30s, in the 30s, while he's still gonna work for years to able to purchase that Lambo. I mean, he's gonna purchase when he's like 40, 50. By then, dog, like what good is that Lambo gonna do to you? Like what good is that Gucci bag gonna do to when you're 40, when you're 50? While streamers, footballers, everything that involves social media, those people have money while they're young. Those people, they give them free cars while they're young to maybe show videos and everything. Nigga, it's not my car, but at least I'm driving it. I've learned how I felt driving a Rolls Royce. I felt driving this shit. I still have money in my bank account. It's still gonna come in even if I'm driving some car which is not mine, which some expensive car which is not mine. Understand? So like a 9 to 5, it's a good idea for not staying there for full time. But if you wanna be a doctor, an engineer, dog, continue doing what you're doing. Doctor, engineer, whatever, continue whatever you wanna do. But don't get mad when younger kids get cars like let me get fucking rich at age of 17. Some kids are even 16, 15. They have the amount of money which they can buy a car when they want to at the age of 17. You have to save up for that money. So don't get mad. This just gonna be my. So streaming is not hard, but yes hard. Sort of there.
Talk about the fake relationships that you have.
Oh my God. Now
It's fake
think
on
about
social
this.
media.
Think about this. Imagine
Sure.
every little person, we call them parasocials. They judge your relationships. You can't go out to dinner or have a girl take a picture in your car without them finding out and judging you.
I got caught with my ex.
I got caught with my ex, and I got treated like I was a pedophile for it.
But mental health, mental health. When you stop caring about what people
Thank
think,
you,
and what they
Grandma.
say about you, do you? And that's a big problem with younger people. You care about what people think.
Guys,
So
don't care if you wanna be a streamer. Don't care. Don't care what people say. If you wanna be famous, don't give a damn what people say. Don't give a flipping damn